Hi, everybody. Thank you for checking out our exclusive digital show.
There we go.
The Good Day Austin Roundup.
We're highlighting and talking about some of our favorite segments from the morning show that you might have missed.
I'm Good Day Austin anchor Katie, and my fellow anchors Casey, Amanda, digital editorial lead, or what do we say?
Digitorial?
Digitorial lead.
Katie's called me digitorial
Johnny,
before, yeah.
and Met, Zach.
Yes, and we're going to talk about the morning show stuff in just a minute. But first, Zach is going to start things off.
You know it, a weather around the world. All right, let's go to Florida, Sunshine State. Didn't see a lot of sun. They saw this, a water spout in the distance, a tornado on water. This happens a lot in Florida. Thank goodness it stays out there in the middle of nowhere and doesn't bug anybody. But hey, it's cool to check it out if you're on the beach. See that in the distance. Is that a boat nearby?
It looks like
Looks
it's
like
on
a pirate
top
ship.
of a boat
Yeah, that's
or
weird.
something.
Huh.
That's probably one of the bigger ones we've seen, I feel like, right?
No, I've seen bigger ones.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've seen multiple ones at the same time.
Where?
In Florida.
Okay.
Not in person, not in person.
Oh,
but
I thought
seen
you
on
saw
video.
them. I thought
No,
you
no,
saw
no.
them in person.
Well, I
I've
hope
seen,
that boat's
I've seen
okay.
one in person.
They're fine. They're fine.
Zach, do you want me to keep running?
Yeah, just keep running prompter there. Here we go. Let's go to the second video. To another extreme, not water spouts, but snow.
Oh.
Out of a place we haven't visited before in our weather travels around the
we have.
world.
Ever?
Greenland.
We were talking about this the other
I
day,
know.
Greenland versus Iceland.
It's not very green right now. Look at all that snow. Check out this footage of fluffy snowflakes falling, creating an October winter wonderland on the world's largest island. Did not know that. This video was taken just a few days after the first snow of the season.
There's a lot more of that.
Yep. They're like, oh, this is just the beginning.
It
Go
is
back to
so
the-
They need to
fluffy,
flip
like
flop
the way
those
it's
names
called.
back. They need to just call Greenland Iceland.
Oh, so what did we figure
would we
out?
call
Iceland's
Iceland?
not, Greenland's
Greenland.
the coldest spot?
Greenland's the icy
You think
spot.
Yeah.
Iceland's
Iceland
not
is more
very-
green and Greenland's
Yeah, isn't that
more
messed
ice?
up? They were trying to trick,
opposite.
I don't know, I'm not going to say the fact, but they were trying to do something back in the day. Now they just need to change the name back.
Oh, interesting. They're trying to
if I
get
go to
people to
Iceland-
move to Greenland?
No, I don't think it's that.
Oh, okay.
I think it was
We'll
like
look
the
it up.
military stuff they were trying to.
What's
Sorry, my mic.
Don't
was-
worry about it.
Don't mind me.
We'll move
ghost
on
bus.
while
Oh, okay.
Donnie finds the mic.
Sorry.
Snow also fell in Utah. This is video from a ski resort in Alta. Other videos posted on social media showed some fresh snow at a nearby snowbird as well.
Where's the snowbird?
I don't know.
No, I think Snowbird was the name of the resort. Sorry.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so
okay.
for Halloween, the big ski resorts out west, you can snow. They had a huge snow event.
You know, that looks like a snow globe or a
yeah, it does.
Christmas
Yeah.
picture,
Yeah.
a card.
All right, still fall in a few places around the U.S., like in Indiana, where you can see the fall colors in the northern part of the state. Ooh. Officials say these warm hues of red, orange, and yellow are part of the state's fall foliage peak color. Many of the leaves are expected to be gone pretty soon. Wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour were expected in the area after this video was taken.
See you later, leaves.
Bye, leaves.
Join them while you can.
You know that's called leaf peeping.
Leaf peeping?
Oh, I did not know that.
When you go look for the leaves.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they were saying they were getting too much rain, so the fall foliage wasn't as nice. But looking at that video, it looked really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, our leaves don't change color until late November, early December around here.
Mine are just dying.
Yeah, I know. They're changing colors right now because
I feel like I don't
the
see a lot
trees
of
need
colors
water.
around
No
here. Where
rain.
do you go to get
going brown.
the colors around here?
Down by, put me on the spot, Tom Miller Dam.
Oh,
There's a
okay,
bunch of
okay.
trees down
Oh,
there.
interesting.
Remember last fall? It was an amazing leaf
Yeah.
foliage here in Central Texas.
Well, keep in mind we had a lot of rain and then we had a lot of chilly nights and sunny days.
Bring it back.
At the same time, so.
I feel like I should open a computer now. Everyone has a
Well,
computer.
I'm looking up Greenland
Oh,
versus
I was like,
Iceland.
everyone has computers or
I got
nachos or Zach and I are just.
Man, thanks for sharing the nachos.
Sorry.
All right.
All right, the leaves should be up a little longer in Tennessee. This is video from the southeastern part of the state where foliage trackers, ooh, I like that title, foliage tracker. What do you do? I'm a foliage tracker.
It's better than what'd you say, a leaf peeper?
That sounds weird. I don't know
Yeah,
if
it's
I want to be
creepy.
one of those. In that area, they had moderate levels of color. Those trackers say once peak fall colors are reached, they are expected to last through the first 2 weeks of November. It looks okay. That was nice in Indiana.
It's not quite peak. They said
Agreed.
moderate.
Yeah, yeah.
you know, moderate.
Vermont is
Modern.
like the best, right?
Yes.
I had a friend that just went up
Northeast,
there. Yeah, Maine, Vermont.
I wanted
area.
to go there this year. One day.
Maybe next year.
Put it
Maybe
on your
next year.
list.
I, lived in Denver last fall, and they had really good leaf peeping.
Oh, yeah.
But it's so fast. Like you
Yes.
have like 5 days, and then it's
Yeah.
it's over.
And it starts snowing.
Yeah, so Manuels, they're celebrating 40 years in Austin. They stopped by Fox 7 to talk about their regional Mexican food and drinks. Restaurant was originally at 3rd and Congress. They now have a location in the Arboretum on Jollyville Road. Food looks pretty good.
Yeah, we had some of that tuna. That was pretty good.
Very
I had
delicious.
some of it. I thought it was really good. Yeah. And then
Look at
I
that
think
huge slab of tuna.
They had that special drink for October.
What is
Yeah.
the special
It was
drink?
like the Manuelita.
No, was it blood orange?
like
Blood
how you
orange
trail
margarita.
I think it was only for October. It was for their 40th anniversary.
Running out of
Yeah.
time.
Well, yeah,
We're out of time.
it's over.
All right, well, Chef Ian Reddick stopped by to show Katie, Pratt, and Leslie how to make a sashimi salad from Heyday Social Club and The Tradition. It's one of the items on their American but global inspired menu. They have several special events, including a create your own steak freak night, which I thought was kind of cool. Yeah, Heyday is located very close to the station here, Hyatt Centric on 7th and Congress.
Okay.
I went to a little event that they had there, and
Oh, yeah?
they had this. And it was really good. They had a lot of different. They had a lot of different good. My favorite thing they have is the crab arancini, which is
Okay.
very, very good.
What is that?
That's like
I
the
know
little
it's crab.
fried ball, and it has like.
Like fried rice. It's an,
Like-
it's an Italian
Yeah,
thing. I
it's
don't
very,
know.
very
Italian.
good.
I'll
So
try
I
that.
highly recommend it. They have a lovely little patio area.
Thanks for the invite,
You can see
Donna.
out over Congress. So we should go sometime. It's very close to the station.
never
That's-
invite me.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
You're invited.
He doesn't.
He does not invite us.
Usually it's because it's kind of late,
Yeah, don't
and I
invite
don't
me.
think you'll want to drive all the way back downtown.
Well, I mean, you don't know that.
No, that's true.
There's
You're right.
weekends.
Okay.
You have
I will send out.
apps.
I'll send out
We're
the.
gonna have more good day gatherings.
Yes.
After the show.
Okay.
After nap
It has
time.
to be like right after the show.
Yeah, gotta be right.
No, it has to be right after the show. Because
Amanda and I, that's
Amanda
7
needs to go
a.m.
to bed.
I filled in for Libby over the weekend. Got some ideas for Halloween parties. Zach is uninterested in everything we're talking about. Got some ideas.
Look at those chili cheese
Got
things.
some ideas for Halloween
Good.
parties. But you could do it for a spooky get-together whenever you want.
Or
Conscious
non-spooky.
Yeah.
chef Stephanie Herrera showed us how to make a fun spread.
Oh, that
It
is
doesn't
neat.
look-
It's
Cute.
super spooky to me.
Those look
doesn't
like
look
Look at the eyeballs.
Yeah,
Look
we
at the
made
eyeballs.
the blackberries with the eyeballs on.
That's
it.
neat.
That,
Okay.
That was Leslie and I's
What are the
contribution.
sandwiches there?
I can't remember.
Okay.
Wow.
Were you really here? I don't think so.
It's
I know
been
the
like
video
4
shows you were
days.
here.
The only thing I ate from this was the candy, and I ate a lot of it.
Why? You didn't like any of the other stuff?
No, I just wasn't interested. I
You're not a
wanted the
charcuterie
candy.
fan, huh? Oh, okay.
I am, but
Okay.
I was in a candy mood.
All right.
All
I
right.
ate almost all of it.
Last I checked, it's free country.
Yeah,
That's true.
Some
It was
days
good
you want to
candy,
show,
too.
some days you don't.
How was filling in?
It was fun.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good to be back on the weekend.
Did it mess up all your days this week? No.
No.
Oh,
You're like, what day is it?
Yeah, I
I'm
guess
all
it feels a
confused.
little bit like Friday. It feels like I've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
working
yeah.
for 5 days.
Yeah, got one more day.
Because
though.
I have.
Hang in there. One more day, yeah.
You don't have to go to space or to the moon.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Wasn't gonna.
That's it. That's the story.
The Domain Northside hosted Luke Jerome's Museum of the Moon recently. The artwork is 7 meters in diameter and features detailed NASA imagery of the lunar surface.
Have you seen it yet, Donnie?
I did not see
I knew
it.
it. I knew it. I was going to ask the same thing.
I was at a
That's where he
party.
lives, but he sees nothing up there.
Right in your window view.
Yes.
Oh,
He didn't look.
Donnie, just look out your window. You can see it.
I have a chance to see it though. It's going to be here this weekend. So,
All right,
yeah.
all right. At an approximate scale of 1 to 500,000 each centimeter.
I can't believe you haven't seen this yet. Look how bright that is.
November
Sorry.
3rd, which is this weekend.
Yes, it's
Weather
supposed to be
permitting.
Okay,
back.
you
Yes.
still have time.
They said it
Okay.
might be a little bit windy though. Is it supposed to be windy this weekend?
Does that matter?
Yeah, apparently.
Let me talk to my
Yeah.
local
Oh, it'll
meteorologist.
roll down the street like Indiana
Like the,
Jones.
or like
Oh,
the
yeah.
tomatoes.
Because I think
the
it's
big
sort of
tomato
like
that
it's
the-
tethered to stuff,
you know,
so
the,
it's
the
too
giant
windy.
tomatoes, the horror show,
Like the Attack
the
of the
movie.
Killer Tomatoes?
Yes, that's it. The Killer
What does that
Tomatoes.
have to do with it being too windy?
That it'll roll down the street.
Is that what happened?
Like a
in
tomato?
Attack of the
Tomatoes
Killer
come
Tomatoes?
Marinara
attack you.
sauce?
I feel like this roundup is really all over the place today.
I was just thinking Indiana Jones. Like,
But I do want to see it. It looked pretty cool. Jara said it was pretty awesome, so I do
The
want to
moon?
see it.
Oh,
yeah,
Jara
that
saw the
thing.
moon?
Yeah, well, she shot the thing.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, Austin Chronicle has released its Best Restaurants issue, and Adelie headed out to Home Slice, which was one of the 80 winners that were chosen. Home Slice got the award for Best Pizza, Best Place to Take Your Kid, and Best Sandwich, which I agree with. They have a very, very good sandwich there. Overall awards for Best New Restaurant went to Kraft Omakase. Best Established Restaurant was Odd Duck, and Best Chef was Bryce Gilmore of Odd Duck and Barley Swine. Mariela Camacho of Comadre Panaderia is Best Pastry Chef. Other fun awards they gave out: Best Bathrooms.
Okay.
Eberly, most dog-friendly is Cosmic.
Okay.
So they have a very interesting list, for sure.
By the way, when will this air, this roundup?
It'll be here this week.
Okay, because guess what? You take your I voted sticker to Home Slice, you get a free
Oh,
slice.
that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
There you go.
But as I've been telling people, remember to do it last because they take your sticker. And they give you
yeah.
a different sticker,
Okay.
which some places will not accept.
Why do they
as-
do that?
Because they don't want you to come back and get,
Getting more
You can,
slices.
the voter roll people at the elections office, they'll give you as many stickers as you want.
They
Really?
will?
Wow. I don't know if you
Inside.
should
Well,
don't
some
worry
people will.
that, Katie.
Some people want to wear a new sticker every day. just so they
Someone wants a
voted.
lot of pizza over here.
I wish I know that. I voted yesterday. I would have gotten.
Did you
like-
get a sticker?
I did, but I would have gotten 10.
I know, right? I should wear mine.
I would have gotten 20.
Well, Eminem was in town for Formula One. Besides performing, it was also his birthday, and a local pastry chef got the honor of making his birthday cake. Hannah Smith, she created this on her own, the cake idea, everything. They just said, hey, will you make Eminem's cake? She did a mom spaghetti cake
So
for
she
him.
came up with that idea.
She came up
Yeah.
with the idea.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
I thought they had commissioned her to make it. Like
No, they
that,
just
but-
said, hey, will you make Eminem's birthday cake? And she
That's
came up
pretty
with the
neat.
But
idea.
she said you said she didn't know if he ate it or not.
No, we don't know.
We don't know.
You
But
guys ate it though, right?
We ate it. So that's
was the
devil's.
flavor?
It's
I'm going to
devil's
say you had a
food.
little piece. He
Yeah, I would
loved
hope
it.
so. Yeah.
Devil's food,
had the meatball.
chocolate cake with peanut butter icing. Those are chocolate Rice Krispie meatballs.
No, Lucky Charms, I think.
With Lucky Charms,
Yes.
both.
Yeah.
In the meatballs?
Yep.
Well, that's
To
what the
give it that
meatballs are made
texture.
They're not really meatballs, Donnie.
Strawberry jam and powdered sugar and stuff is the spaghetti marinara sauce. Then she has Lucky Charm, the green ones right there that she's gonna act like is parsley. She takes the white chocolate and grates it above it so it looks like Parmesan.
Wow.
It was really good.
Yeah,
That
that
is
was
detail.
amazing.
I asked her, did F1 pay you? She said yes. I said good. I'm glad. They bought the cake.
You know, sometimes
Yeah,
though,
but
like
everyone
it's
has
not
enough money to
even if
pay.
they didn't, the publicity she got from the cake is
Right.
probably worth.
Agreed, but
You
she
know.
goes, I'm from LA. She had a bakery in LA and they just moved here recently. She goes, that doesn't work for me.
And those type of cakes take hours,
Yeah.
if not, maybe a day.
Yeah, she worked hard on it.
We have a lot of very talented pastry chefs around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Block 21 is made up of the W Austin Hotel and ACL Live, and after nearly $60 million in renovations, they're open and back in business. Dare checked out what's new at the W Austin, which includes a new bar, a new coffee bar, and a new restaurant.
I hadn't realized it'd been closed for so long. I mean,
I
every time I
know.
drove by it, I was like, oh yeah.
The W's been closed?
Yeah, well, like the bottom area, used to have like Trace and a bunch of other restaurants down there. And they've been closed
I guess
for this
it's
whole
been a while.
renovation
Look at
process.
that view.
So, yeah,
Wow.
it looks
Yeah, it's great.
really, really nice down there. So.
She also talked about the Austin City Limits, the tour.
Oh,
for the-
yeah.
the
They
50th
do daytime
anniversary.
tours now,
Yeah,
right?
daytime tours, which
Yeah.
is cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Have you ever gone on a tour there?
No.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we'll do. A daytime tour,
Yeah.
ACL
Ooh.
Live. Yeah.
Hang on, you're inviting us?
Sounds fun.
Breaking news.
The weather still isn't quite there yet, but there's plenty of fun things to do for the fall. Maury Elbel stopped by to highlight a few of those from Austin Travel Magazine. That includes the final weekend for pumpkin patches.
pumpkins.
Wurst Fest is also a big event that's coming up. You spoke with her, Katie.
Yes.
I love Wurst Fest.
Yes.
Have y'all been, right?
It kicks off Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never been.
Never been?
She talked.
Really?
She talked about pumpkin patches. Just pick one. I think she said Marble Falls was the one she picked, and she picked a vineyard winery to do with your
Oh,
family.
nice.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think she talked about Sweetberry, the one that Tiara went to.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
Marble
yeah.
Falls?
too,
That's
a
a
neat one,
really
yeah.
that's a really good one.
Yeah. Wurst Fest is always fun. It's always just
sure is.
The
at the time.
the vineyard she talked about, you can stay on property, and it sounded really cool.
Yeah.
Like a nice little weekend getaway.
Oh, that's
Sure.
nice.
I think I feel like a lot of vineyards around here have been doing that. They have like little houses or they redo some of the property, and so then people can stay there.
Maybe
So you can just kind of, because they're kind of far for us.
You can get.
They're not far, but you got to drive like an hour or so.
You're gonna have fun with the wines. You got to
Yeah.
stay the night.
Yeah, just walk on
Drink
over.
more wine.
Yeah, exactly.
Sold.
Well, as we shoot this, as Katie mentioned, Election Day, a few days away, or it'll have been passed, depending on when this airs. And so we're going to take a dive in the video vault to another election year, 1976. So this video is of then First Lady Betty Ford with former First Lady Lady Bird Johnson.
Lady.
Ford was in town to visit the LBJ Library. I believe that's LBJ's daughter.
Lucy?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So this visit came just after then Press Secretary Ron Nessen hosted Saturday Night Live. President Ford made an appearance on the show as well. He did
That
the
did not-
classic line,
But that didn't go
live
well,
from New York.
right?
And yeah, so she's kind of talking about, they ask her, they're like, oh,
Got
you know,
Will
how
Ferrell
was it or
behind her?
whatever. And she's they asked her about it, and she was a little diplomatic about the appearance, because yes, it didn't go over very well apparently. But I was reading something about it when I was doing the research, and it was kind of interesting because they said that was kind of one of the first instances where sort of presidential politics sort of intertwined with entertainment.
Oh, okay.
And so they were saying how it was sort of
started
one of the first instances of where presidential, figures felt like, oh, we need to sort of be entertaining and like, have this whole, because prior to that, it was just very much like
Policy.
Yes, we are, So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What went wrong about the line? I wonder.
I think it was just because Ford had all that stuff about him falling.
Yeah.
And Chevy Chase, I think, did like a version of him. And so Ron Nessen
it
was on the
wasn't-
show and did himself with Chevy Chase being Gerald Ford. And it just was kind of a
I mean, I'm
whole-
going to say it wasn't complimentary, but really anything, I mean, us from the viewpoint of, in the 2000s, even the 90s,
Yeah.
anything on SNL was not going to be complimentary to politicians, and that's just comedy.
And I think it didn't do him any favors because he was running for
Yeah.
re-election. And so it wasn't received well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. First time that happened. Yeah. It was majorly influential in election 2000. Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, so
Great.
that's interesting to see. We have a lot of that footage. Casey and I was talking about it. Just random footage of Lady Bird and just kind of uncover it every once in a while. So.
Yeah.
Her tiles are still in the bathroom, the yellow tiles.
Yes, they are.
She has her trace all over the station.
know.
All right, well, thank you for watching this edition of Good Day Austin Roundup. You can get details about all of the stories we featured in the Good Day section of our website.
You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Remember, Good Day Austin starts each weekday morning at 4:30, and now you can watch on Fox Local.
To show my Ghostbusters patch.
Oh yeah, it is
Very
Halloween as we
nice.
shoot this.
It's
day.
Halloween.
I don't know. Casey wasn't just wearing this on air today.
On this side, I just look like an escaped prisoner.
Or like an astronaut or something.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it
you
looks
do.
like you have like a really cool jacket
Like-
under,
Alright,
instead
You're
of
the
your suit
right
jacket.
stuff.
Yeah.
The right stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Top
and
gun.
Harris. It's free to download, and it's available on multiple platforms like Roku and Apple TV.
And besides our morning show newscast, we've also got great shows that stream exclusively on those digital platforms like Fox and Espanol, Sierra's Texas, News with Casey Claiborne, everything. We got
The
it
list
all.
keeps growing.
And the list does keep growing,
Yeah.
yes. And, Fox Local, it's now our mobile app, too.
It's a great mobile app.
Yeah.
I downloaded it.
She's not paid to say that. Well,
I'm not.
kind of.
Kind of.
I think I kind of have, but it really is a good app.
Yes, it is. So download
It's
it.
very user friendly, and not only do you get our Fox Local here in Austin, but you get all of the Fox, O&O's, the owned and operated stations, so Seattle, Los Angeles, New York, et cetera, et cetera.
Download it.
I think she hit all the points.
Yeah.
Bye.
Woo, we made it through.